Hello and welcome back to part 70 of our Fallout 76 Beginners Walkthrough. I want to take a few minutes, as I usually do at the beginning of each episode, to thank those who are watching, subscribing, liking, and leaving comments. A couple of new subscribers are Clark and someone who subscribed as no one, so when I got my notification it said no one has subscribed to your channel. I also want to give a quick shout out to longtime subscriber H33L5Y Gaming. Sean, I'll try to address some of your questions here in this video. I want to go over my current kit out. So we can see I have the chef's hat. For one of the cooking badges, you want to cook several meals wearing the chef's hat. I keep forgetting to put it on when I cook. Hopefully I'll remember that in this video. Wearing patrolman sunglasses just for visual effects doesn't really do anything. Still have the small standard backpack that I crafted after
I hope my next mission is soon. I'm tired of being
Morgantown
stuck in
Airport.
Fort Atlas.
I've got a treated vault jumpsuit that, as you can see, gives me +1 endurance and +1 luck. I did find the treated mod. Wearing a baseball cap, again just for aesthetics. And then I've got the Veil of Secrets to prevent damage and disease from airborne hazards. Also counts as completing quests while wearing a costume, so it does count as a costume. Some of the daily and weekly challenges are to do various things wearing a costume, and so this does count. As far as armor, we've got this Overeaters here. Let's go to the... Maybe this will give a better view of... Okay, currently we've got this Assassin's Welded Trader right leg. Don't have a whole lot of mods for that, just the welded. But it does increase my action point reflex, 75% to reduce damage while sprinting, and minus 15% from humans. I guess y'all can read these, I don't necessarily have to read them, but this auto-stemmed arm has helped me quite a few times. Another 2-star left leg that I've chosen to paint with the Daring Adventure paint scheme. Same thing with this Leaded Trail Warden metal vest, as you can see, or metal breastplate. And then you see the line through the condition. I'll cover that in a minute. And we have this one. Get more damage reduction as you fill your hunger and thirst meter, plus radiation resistance. We've got our Pip-Boy. Again, our standard backpack. A little bit of flair added, but no mods. And then our Vault 76 jumpsuit, which is the treated mod. Go over our weapons. Go over to this weapons workbench.
I'm never gonna make a name for myself holding down the fort. When do I get to
So we have this anti-armor suppressed hunting rifle. We've got our good old cold shoulder that we got from doing this season's quests. Still carrying this hunter's suppressed pipe pistol, which will be good for if we have to take out various animals, crippling them, especially if we have to take out any bears. Then we've got our Mutant Slayer's combat rifle that's suppressed that we use quite a bit. We've got Rose's Syringer that we haven't done anything with. We need to get the ingredients to mod the Karma Chem to load that up. And then we have the Fax Finder pistol. Really good. I just don't have mini pistol cards at the time to take advantage of it. I will say that the bullets exploding when you have explosive rounds, the explosive perk cards do apply to these
The settlers
explosive
want to
rounds, so
rebuild,
you actually get
but they're
more
only looking to the
damage.
future. We need to understand the past as well.
Speaking
or
of
we'll make the same mistakes going forward.
what perk cards do I currently have loaded, you can see you've got Traveling Pharmacy to reduce the weight of chems, Shotgunner to help with the cold shoulder, Bandolier maxed out to reduce ammo weight, Pat Rack reduce junk, and then Blocker for melee. We've got Perception currently maxed out. I don't have all the cards. I wish I had more useful cards, but I do have all 3 lockpick cards. I've got Rifleman maxed out. I've got a Butcher's Bounty, just because if I had a better card, I'd have it. I've got Tank Killer maxed out, which it's really good. Just 1 Expert Rifleman. I've got 2 in Skeet Shooter, again for cold shoulder. 1 Exterminator, just because I don't have a better card, and maxed out on Concentrated Fire. Move over to Endurance. I don't really find too many of the Endurance cards particularly helpful. Dromedary, just because you do go through your thirst depletes about twice as fast as hunger, so that helps. Then there's Reducive Disease, and then Fireproof. I would say a lot of people, if you don't have the perks from your armor, this is a good one to max out, even with a limited amount of endurance. There's also some radiation cards that we could. I could probably max that card out and equip it whenever I get water from a pump, but it's just not worth carrying those around. Charisma, I currently have Lone Wanderer maxed out. 1 card that we won't have until level 50 is called Tenderizer. When the Tenderizer card becomes available, I would certainly max Tenderizer out and have it under Karma, whether you've got some grouped ones or not. There's another one called Travel Agent, which means it makes fast traveling cheaper. And then here's Hard Bargaining that you can max out to get better prices. I don't really ever have problems getting caps, so I don't really mess with those too much. Under Intelligence, these are the ones I currently have. It's First Aid, Pharmacist, Scrapper, Gunsmith to keep the guns from breaking down slower, and then Chemist. I do have Armorer maxed out to 3, which I would use. I mean, I could get rid of a few of these and keep Armorer. I could get rid of Chemist, and I could get rid of Pharmacist. So, and keep Armorer on there if I wanted to so I would get better armor durability. Got all 3 Hacker cards. This Fix It Good is maxed out so that when I do repair armor, that's how you get that additional durability. Licensed Plumber, I'm not using any pipe weapons, so this is really a filler early game. Same thing, here's melee weapons that I don't use. I might, when I get a chance, max out this weapon artistry so that I can repair my weapons up to 200%, just like the armor. Wrecking Ball. I don't really do damage to workshop options, so I guess that's if you want to grieve your neighbors. Then Agility. Got maxed out Agility for my AP reach, since as you can see I use VATS quite a bit. Through Hiker is a good one. I've got Covert Armor. There is a backpack mod that makes this one irrelevant. It's called the Grocer's mod for your backpack, for your scout pack. It makes food and drink reduced weight. So get additional, your sneak, get additional sneak damage. Gunslinger, just because we don't have any better cards to equip. Same thing as packing at light, just because I don't have better cards to equip. Then here's Enforcer, just to help with our cold shoulder shotgun. Moving target, again, just because I don't have better cards to equip. Mr. Sandman, just in case I just happen to be out at night. And then Sneak. With our chameleon armor, we really don't need a whole lot more sneak. And then luck, just got Scrounger, Serendipity, and then Junk Shield, because it seems like I'm always carrying something. And then Good with Salt to keep my food from spoiling, 30%. Some of these other ones, maybe Mysterious Stranger might be a good one, just because. Same thing with any of these. These are just because there are some better luck cards that come at higher levels, such as Super Duper. Super Duper will up to give you a 30%, if maxed out, goes 10, 20, 30% chance of doubling anything you craft, which can be food, chems, so ammo. That's specifically helpful when you get to crafting ammo. Probably a good idea when I get a chance to max out this ammo smith so that I get more rounds when I craft ammo. If any of you guys are using heavy weapons at this point, you can see how quickly you go through ammo and the need to craft it. Speaking of which, speaking of stuff, give you guys a look at my stash box. Currently almost full.
Needs help with anything.
You can see I do have some weapons in there. I could probably get that Gatling laser and break it down. I currently have it for sale in my vending.
Order, learning, protection.
As you can see, I've got the farmhand up for sale. Let's go ahead and get the Gatling laser and go ahead and break it down for scrap.
I can't wait to tell Max about my latest patrol. He is gonna love it.
I should probably try to sell the Perfect Storm when I get a chance. Armor, you can see I've still got. Should probably go ahead and there's a level 33 star, but I should probably go ahead and sell that at the train station when I get a chance. Should go ahead and just take this and scrap it too. I have a power chassis, and then I have some separate, I'm not sure which armor is attached to the power chassis, but then I have some separate armor. You can see this is taking a lot of space up if I'm not going to use power armor. I mean, I have a full set. I'll probably fix that off camera. As far as apparel,
Cleaning duty again?
food and drink.
Night Shin has it out for me.
The old world has so
You can
much
see
to
that
us.
a lot of this is for ingredients, and then all these extra Nuka-Colas. I could probably, 28 Nuka Cherries, I probably sell those.
Arrived in Appalachia not a moment too soon.
Oh, we got plenty of spoiled fruit that I can use to turn into fertilizer. Ought to see if I have, here's all my bobbleheads. Ought to see if I have lots of buff out, because I want to turn those into buff tats. Glowing blood that I can, we'll do a little bit of that. Here's the, I have some ore. I have one legendary module. You need legendary modules. You can actually craft your own legendary weapons. But to be honest, it's really not worth doing that till you hit level 50. That way you have the highest level, 3 stars. It's still a random process, and you're not always going to get what you want. Junk. I try not to keep more than 100 of anything. If it's more than that, then you can see I bulk it. Like I have a ton of gears.
I'm never gonna make a name for myself holding down the fort.
And lead.
When do I get to go out
And
prove my
leather.
worth?
So you can see a ton of steel. I could probably get rid of a bunch of this steel. It's probably taking up quite a bit of space in my ceramics. I only have 56 ceramics, so that's probably the only thing that I'm kind of low on.
We'll make Atlas stronger than Fort Defiance
Fiber
ever
optics
was.
only have 32. So loose springs, I could probably, I could bulk some more loose springs. Only have 14 nuclear waste. That's another one. I probably could turn off the favorites on a lot of these. I mean, I have enough springs and all the clipboards that I grab.
Cleaning duty again? I swear Night Shin has
Plenty
a
of
problem.
raw leather and silver scrap. I could probably just sell a lot of that. The vendors will buy your silver scrap. Steel scrap, you can see I just have an absolute ton. To be honest, I think I'm going to take that and then just drop it. As you can see, that created quite a bit of space. I guess if another player here, I will be nice and I will leave it right in front of the power armor repair. So any power armor user that happens to be here at Fort Atlas can use it. And we'll just drop that.
No meat. Approved. Perfectly preserved pie with a dinner.
Let's scrap.
This ration request doesn't even have a name on it.
We did get a mod. Let's go ahead and scrap this and see if we get a mod. Nope. All right. So I try to do a lot of this off camera so I can concentrate on gameplay, but since I was specifically asked, I thought I would kind of cover how I was kitted out and what the contents of my scrap box were. Again, I'll probably do some selling and bulking off camera, but thanks for the question, Sean. I do appreciate all the questions and comments that you guys leave. I try to answer as quickly as possible. So our next, here, I'll go ahead and get out. So for the remainder of this video, our goal is to explore and locate some areas south of Fort Atlas, and we should have just enough time, I hope, to get to the obstacle course that will count towards our athletics tadpole badge, the one that's just behind the Alpine Ski Resort. But I'll pull up the map and cover that. So here we are at Fort Atlas. We'll just follow the train tracks down. We'll go ahead and discover this camp. And there's some areas, including a watchtower here I want to explore. And then the obstacle course is right back here behind the Pleasant Valley cabins. It's right in here. So let's check our food and drink situation, and then we will be off. well-tuned, well-rested, well-fed, but only partially hydrated. So let's get on with our soups and our relishes. Yep, I have, let's see, yes, still sorted for spoil. Let's get that. Some corn soup. Let's see if we have any other soups. Got some Nuka-Colas, purely purified water. Let's go ahead and drink a Nuka-Cola, some purified water, and we should be good. And as I said, heading south.
If you're looking to make a difference,
Oops, turned around again. Well, we'll just head southwest, get to the train tracks. Tracks, we're going to follow south. Over here, you can see the Seneca Gang Camp that we've already discovered. We're just going to continue to head south. So we can avoid these petrifieds. See, we have this little, so now is the time to cut across to the road. Ah! In the distance, we see the. Let's see, what else do we have? Let's go ahead and. Oh, come on. It's going to be stuck on something. we go. Got the XP bonus, which is really all I needed. And we have to be careful. Seems like there's usually a guy with a rocket launcher over here. And that could be him. Let them come to us. See a guy going up the stairs, 2 at the bottom. Here he comes. Oh. There's our guy with the... He's trying to make his way to the top. Hey. Yep, that was our missile launcher guy who did us the favor of Come on, give me the area loot. There we go. I do not want those missiles. They weigh a ton. Pretty sure we have all of the hunting rifle mods we need. But one of the purposes of coming up here was so that we can do an area view. Get some more locations highlighted on our map. Or he might have also tripped this tripwire on his way up, helped us out there. Maybe that was the explosion we saw from afar. And then in the distance there we can see some Brotherhood activity with their vertibirds. So up here at the top, up the Cutthroats gang has marked their territory here. I think I see a cap on, oh, alarm clock for that nuclear material. Some caps. And as you can see, I've just got tons and tons of caps. Yeah, we'll take the machete just to break down. Ammo box. Sack right there. Again, I'm pretty full up on scrap, but let's go here and survey the area. We got 3 new locations out of that. Let's go to our map. So one of there's sandy still. We can run over and discover that. And we got Big Fred's Barbecue Shack. As you can see, I've got quite a bit of 45 ammo. I went ahead and crafted some of that up when I had a chance. Yeah, there's our missile launcher guy. Good thing we took him out pretty quick. He can be a headache. Alright. We will run down and investigate Sandy Still. There's a little bit more cutthroat lore there. Luckily that wasn't much of a fall. Oh, also forgot there's the outhouse. There's a cook station. As you can see, there's a mysterious button. That'll be used later, but good to know that it's there, so note that. Let's see, Sandy's should be off to the west, I believe. Or east, I mean. Ooh, that was a bit of a drop. Ugh. That's alright. Potential source for a lot of recipes here, as well as a few bobbleheads. Essentially, it's this group of trailers on this island. Okay, let's go ahead and get sneaky for a sec. About 5 headshots per raider. Uh-oh. And again, we do have to be kind of careful. Like I said, there are lots of traps. Spring trap, there's bear trap. As you can see, there's some nuclear material there. I'm going to bypass all of those for now and see if we can't just... There we go. Bypass the rads. We can see that there's apparently some super mutant action going on here. We're getting pretty close on carry weight. Let's run over and turn this off real quick. There we go. We have this note for Frank. So we can see that Frank's been doing some experimenting on his moonshine brewing. Empty Nuka-Cola machine. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Although, I have not done the much on the archery badge, which is probably one of the easiest ones. You have to pass the test there, which we did. We passed, well, we passed all of the quizzes there at the scout camp. And then it's just a matter of crafting a crossbow, and hitting all the targets at the range, which is actually fairly easy, and then killing 50 creatures with crossbows. Here we have a still, but not going to give us the opportunity to scrap. That puts me right at where we're at. Oh, I see an alarm clock. Gotta have it. Is that gonna put me overweight? So, as we can see from all this barrels and nuclear sludge. Oh, there's bear trap. I ran into that. Let's go ahead and heal up. There was the bear trap. Again, lots of traps around here. So that's pretty much it. There's this trailer. There's this trailer. We can go up on the observation. I see some jet skis all over the place. I'll take we'll scrap at the railroad. And there's bobblehead. Almost missed that, didn't we? There's usually quite a few recipes. I'm surprised we didn't find any recipes. But that's pretty much the area there. And here's where we are on the map. So let's see if we can't get back to the train station, scrap, and then we'll run the obstacle course. So let's see, let's get to the bridge but not go over the bridge. Let's see, we have a bear trap right there. See if we can jump over without. There's also this springboard trap. Go ahead and haven't gotten the train. There's the train station. can get these. They give you bioluminescence. Is that the word? Yes. But again, we've got places to go and things to do. So, definitely want to grab this glowing resin. That's a great find. Well, how are we gonna... Here. Oh, almost. There we go. And let's see.
Had a hard day of killing and looting. Don't want to
Get in scrap.
haul it back yourself. Sell it here.
Yeah. Not getting any mods. We'll get some circuits out of that. That'll be helpful. Sell these grenades. There we go. Lighten the load quite a bit. Let's see what scrap we can leave. I like to drop scrap right in front of these vendors in case there are players who do need it. We don't need any more aluminum. I'll drop that. Don't need any cloth. Really don't need more leather. Don't need any of the steel. Hopefully that'll help a power armor user. Go ahead and store the scrap. Now what weapons? I thought I had a... Okay, so here we are. The obstacle course. Hello, fellow player. Hopefully you can use some of the scrap that I dropped. I'm going to go up this way. I think I'm going to go up this way. I thought I could. I really did not want to engage in all of the enemies here at the ski lodge. And have to fight all that over again. I'm going to go ahead and hotkey Let's see. We go here. Our challenges. It's a world challenge. Athlete, yeah. So we've got the course at Camp Venture and the course at Sunny Top Ski Lodge. Somebody got triggered. So we'll want to go down here. Is he following me? Come on, man. I'm trying to get something done. We have to get down to the cabins. Oh, I see some sugar. Can't pass that up. Somebody. Where are you at? There's a mod. Is it one we can use? No, we'll just sell it. So let's see, where is that course? It should just be right here behind the cabins. Kind of frustrating. I guess I apologize in advance. Thought I knew exactly where it was. Well, we will start off the next video at the beginning of this course, and that will be the beginning of the next course is running this Pioneer Scout athletics course. Thanks again for watching. After we finish doing that, running this course, we'll continue to head south and make our way to Foundation. And then here's Camp Venture, where we can finish the athletics course. So again, thanks for watching. Do appreciate all your views. If you do view and you like it, please give me a like. It helps the algorithm. I do appreciate all the subs. Sorry if you're not getting a shout out. There is a setting in your privacy settings that doesn't always alert me when I get a subscription, but as I get them, I will definitely shout you out. And if I don't, or I haven't, please add so in the comments so that I can recognize you. Really do appreciate everyone for following along.